Hi, welcome to the Crochet Authority podcast, the best and maybe smallest corner of the internet, where three incredibly talented and beautiful women claim to know everything there is to know about fiber arts.
We are Morgan,
Anna,
And Savannah.
three crocheters turned BFFs who consistently have too much to say.
consider this a glimpse into not only our conversations, but our overflowing and powerful minds. From our group chat to your ears, welcome to the pod.
Hi.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome back.
Hey guys,
Hey guys. Nap time.
we're back. Last one. Is this the last episode of the year?
It
is.
Whoa.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
wild. That's actually
That's
wild.
nuts.
Well, when we were talking about it in the group chat, because we text when we decide what we're going to talk about every other week sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at the calendar and the way that we record and when we post about it, I'm like, no way that this is going to be the last one.
Yeah.
And it really
Crazy.
is. And it's like pretty darn close to the end of the year. It's like within the
Yeah.
last week.
Wow.
Wild. I feel like it was
We made it.
just.
August.
When
When did we start?
Yeah.
When did we start?
I think
Well,
August.
Was it August?
July
Yeah.
or August?
Because I think we started talking about it in July.
in July, and then you guys were on vacation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And literally,
This will go up
us
on the
just being like,
27th,
should we
yeah.
just start a podcast? And here we are.
And
End
here
of
we
the
are.
year.
Wow.
You can do anything.
That's crazy.
Anything
We
you set
can.
your mind to, guys.
You can
Be
achieve it
super,
with
super successful.
amazing amounts of success.
Yes.
Just like
yes.
record breaking, really.
Exponential,
just like
never
us.
before seen. We're fantastic.
Yeah. Well, how have you guys been? We actually, like, none of us have talked very much
No.
in the last 2
Mhm.
weeks.
You guys are
which is
doing
disgusting.
a me mode.
What'd you say?
You're doing a me.
I had to,
me
like,
mode.
process what that meant.
Me mode of me. No,
Like Savannah
No.
mode. We're in Savannah
Yeah.
mode, not
or
texting.
you just don't talk. Yeah,
No, me and Anna are still texting in the group chat.
But not as
Sometimes.
much.
Not as
And we
much.
haven't FaceTimed.
No, we haven't. But because
Yeah,
you're working every
that's
single
what-
day.
I mean, I don't have classes to receive FaceTime calls in the middle of, but I've been noticing that my phone's not buzzing. It's
Yeah.
sad. Makes
Didn't matter if it did. You still wouldn't pick up.
Because I was in class, but
There
now
would be,
I'm not
See,
going to be for a couple weeks. at
even
least.
in your most busy of times during the semester, you'd still respond by, like, the end of the night. We would go days without seeing your name pop up. Days. To the point that I'm like, I was like concerned. I was like a little worried about you. Because
Oh,
I
my
wouldn't hear from
Lord.
you at all.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice to have someone that notices.
I did, and I was wondering where you were.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, I have my last final, and then I'm gonna be free. Life is gonna be good. I'm gonna fix my life over winter break, as everyone always does.
Usually the goal.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
duh.
good. Yeah, yeah.
You're going to crochet 5 sweaters, 8
Yes,
scarves.
Yeah.
We're going to
Yes.
record 7 episodes.
Yeah.
yes. That's actually I have goals for what I'm gonna do over winter break because I've barely crocheted all semester because it's been so busy.
I totally get that.
We'll see how they go.
It's such a tough thing coming home from break and having, like, personal goals for yourself, like
Mhm.
what you want to make, or if there are books you want to read, or movies you want to go see, or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, right? But it's so tough because you're so mentally exhausted, so
Yeah.
depleted, that it's so hard to
Do
find
anything.
you like all you want to do is lay and relax, which you should, you know,
Yes.
rest your body. That's super important.
Yeah.
But then it sucks because you're like, this is the only break that I have to do the things that I want to do, because then you go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So
Back into the rhythm. Of it.
I totally get it. It's such like a frustrating situation, but I'm hoping
Yeah.
that you're able to at least do some of the crocheting stuff that you want to
Yeah.
do.
I think I
At
will.
least you
I
don't.
think I will.
At least you don't have to split that raglan anymore.
That is so true. I still haven't taken photos in that. The lighting's been nice recently.
Cannot relate.
Can't relate.
It's just like the past couple days. Like right
Damn
now,
city.
it's 10 a.m. I have
Really
south-facing
bright.
windows, so anytime it's like nice out, then the light comes. But
Yeah.
then I don't get to like sleep in the mornings because it's so bright in here. Oh, poor me, it's so bright in here.
Womp womp.
Oh. Anyways, how are you
Alright, well.
guys?
Fine.
What
I have a
you been
Hosier
working on,
concert
Morgan?
tonight.
For the 10 millionth time.
For the
Oh
second
my
time.
gosh. I'm so jealous.
Chill.
Sorry, I'm lashing out. I'm jealous.
Chill
Oh
out.
my gosh. Well, that's
So
so
to
fun.
Venture all the way to Wembley
Wembley.
Arena. Not the
Is that far
stadium.
away from you? I have no.
Yeah, it's gonna
sense
take me
of
like an
time.
hour to get there. So
Oh, for sure.
Lovely.
yeah, it's not bad.
For sure.
That's a
Yes.
big arena for him.
He's not doing the stadium. It's just the arena.
No. Oh. I didn't know there were two different things.
Yep, that's
Forgive
okay.
me, Wembley fans.
So yeah, I have that tonight.
What?
That's so fun.
I'm really
Are you gonna wear
excited.
your Are you
I'm
gonna
just
wear
gonna wear
your
this.
Jackie and Wilson? Oh
No.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a little chilly.
Are you going alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Slay.
It'd be weird if you
Yeah,
were
you
just,
can't
like,
go
jacket.
without your other side. Yeah,
It would be
that'd be
kinda
so
weird.
embarrassing.
They'd be like, okay.
That'd be so. People would point and laugh
What
at you.
now?
Yeah. Hosier would stop
Yeah.
the concert and point
Be
you.
like,
And
who
laugh at
is
you.
that dumb idiot
Ew.
up
Ew.
there? Jackie? Get out.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wear this.
Okay. Yes.
Warm,
It's so cute.
and it's
To
very Hosier vibes.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
I would say
is.
so.
With
Yeah.
my brown docs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on now.
I mean. So
Have you
I'm
broken?
doing.
I know when you bought them, you and I were talking about like breaking in docks because mine still aren't broken in. Have you broken yours in yet, or do you
No.
still get blisters?
When I'm literally, I can be walking for like 10 minutes and I'll get a full-on blister. But I have like silicone.
Love the shoes. Love those shoes.
I love them. I'm
They're so comfortable
I'm
and practical.
so determined to like break them in. So I wear like I have these like silicone heel cover thingies, and then I can go hours in them. Like it's not a problem.
Yeah,
But it's just
that's
like
what
weird.
And my thing is, whenever I wear mine, I also have the silicone things. Makes it so much more comfortable.
Yeah. Oh my god.
If anyone's trying to break in docks, get those
Do
because they
that.
actually do help a lot.
Yeah.
But because I wear those under my socks and I have
Me
a
too.
wide foot, so it makes the whole shoe tighter. Obviously, like it's
Right.
more on the back of your foot. Like it makes it more uncomfortable for me to wear. So I prefer not wearing the silicone things. But if I
then
don't wear them, I will
blisters
get
galore.
the worst blisters of my life. Like,
Me too.
oh my god, so bad. So I give you respect for trying to break them in. I would like to break mine in, but I'm working every day, so I'm wearing
Yeah, you
more
cannot
shoes,
wear this
and
to
then
work.
I come home and my feet hurt, and
It's not,
you cannot
That's
catch
tough.
me putting heavy docks on.
I'm
post
very
work.
determined to break them in. And
As
I
you
think
should
I'm
be.
getting there. Like it takes a while.
Yeah.
And I only just got them like a couple months ago, but I'll get there
Are they-
eventually.
Platform ones.
Yeah.
Those take, in my opinion, even longer.
Yeah.
You just gotta stomp around in them.
Yeah. And
Stomp,
I
stomp, stomp.
I do stomp around the city of London. I did yesterday. And I will today.
London fears you.
As they
Wow.
should. Anna, how are you?
I'm good. I've been working just so much,
Hmm.
which is nice because with Peace and Love, I love doing fiber arts as a job, but going somewhere, being told what to do, and clocking out and getting a paycheck, I'm gonna romanticize it.
That's
I am.
beautiful.
But with that being said, the two sides
I
of the
know.
coin. I do genuinely miss having time to like make things more
Yeah.
consistently. Luckily I do. I have like 3 videos already filmed. I just need to edit them.
Nice.
So I'm gonna work on that today. Normally I work like 4 days a week, but last week I worked all 5 days.
Wow.
And it's food service, so it's
Exhausting.
at least for me
Yeah.
very exhausting.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I can't really complain because I got my paycheck today and
Huh.
it was nice.
Nice.
So I can't complain. I'm just, missing having any sort of creative outlet because I'm by the time I come home, I'm exhausted and I just kind of lay and rot, which is not
Yeah.
what I want to do, but
Mm.
currently
But you, like,
because of other
literally-
things, it's all I
Yeah.
can.
You
Yeah.
cannot do anything else.
Yeah. But I had yesterday off. I dyed my hair back to my
Yeah.
natural brown.
Yeah.
Yes,
Red hair Anna is
beautiful.
gone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Loved her a lot, but I just like, when you like need to have control over something? That was me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I dyed my hair.
That's beautiful.
Looks good.
Yeah, so I had yesterday off and my mom and I did some Christmas shopping. Oh, you guys are actually gonna appreciate this, I think. So we went Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
We went to Ulta because we do a Secret Santa with my family and like
Yeah.
someone in our family's Secret Santa person. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
they would like makeup. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go check it out. And of course, my mom and I aren't gonna not get stuff for ourselves. Hello.
Obvi.
We're girls. So we get way too much stuff. And we have like twice a year, Ulta does like a 20% off everything coupon.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, cool. Like, we're going to get some money off. And then I was like, oh, we haven't spent our points in a while. Like, let's use our points. We got $150 worth of products for $35.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
And the budget for Secret Santa was $35. So essentially we paid for Secret Santa and everything else was free.
Is free.
Is that not so good? Is that not so good?
Oh my lord.
I know. So that was so nice. Did that yesterday. I have more lip products than is
People
needed
ever
by
need them.
any person ever. And I will use them all within the next 2 months for sure. I'd love a lip
For sure.
product.
For sure.
But that's what I did yesterday. That was like one of the only fun things I have going on. But my mom and I bake a lot of Christmas cookies. We make like 10 to 12 different kinds.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
within the next week,
That's
within
cute.
the next week, I'm going to be baking a lot.
Mm.
So I've got to look
that's
forward
so
to.
Christmas time. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh
So that's what I've been up to.
That's nice.
Not anything very fun though. But
That is very
the
fun.
Ulta thing was just so that I
That's
had
really
to share.
fun.
Yeah. I didn't know sales like that existed anymore.
Well, because like I said, the 20% off thing, right? And then
the points.
Sometimes when I would be at school, I would go to Ulta with my friends, and every once in a while I would use some points on things because my mom doesn't go to Ulta that much unless I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of the points were definitely hers, but a lot of them I knew were mine. So I would spend them sometimes, but then I stopped spending them. I was just saving them. And then I completely forgot that it was a thing that they do. So I was saying to her, I'm like, we should just wait again till next year.
Yeah.
Don't touch the points
Yes.
till next year and do the same thing.
It's beautiful.
So
that's so good.
It was just so fun.
Life hack.
I love when that happens. I love shopping. I love consumerism. I love capitalism. I love overconsumption. Forget last week's episode.
Call back.
Yeah, forget last week's episode. Don't worry about it.
Yes, I should tell the girls who are listening. One of my friends from back home told us that we are his favorite Marxist crochet podcast.
Oh yeah,
because of our anti-consumerism takes.
That is just so funny.
They were like half anti-consumerism and then half like we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all still living in a capitalist society.
We're girls in the world.
We're girls. We're girls.
I'm just a girl in the world. I don't know about you.
Be more mindful of how much yarn I buy? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Will I buy 7 lip products in one go? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I never claim to be perfect.
Yeah. As long as we can like look at what we're doing and like take steps towards correcting it.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. Yeah. Hannah said herself. Nobody's
Roll
perfect.
The
song. So that's us.
That's us. Well, that's us girls.
Life has been so great for all of us.
It has.
Life's so fun. Life's so fun.
And life's so
we didn't even talk about what we've been working on. Savannah, I know you obviously are a little busy. Well, you said you have some plans for winter, so what are the plans?
Yes. The rug I've been working on for 3 or 4 months now. I have like 4 or 6 hexagons left to do for it. But those should be relatively quick. And then I'm going to put it all together, and then I'm going to make a pattern for it, which I don't know whether I'll do that, make a free pattern or not. We'll see what the vibes are. And then that, like, you know, the little sunflower bucket hat I have sometimes? Yeah, it's very basic design, very common. But every time I post it, people ask me for a pattern. And I feel like it'd be incredibly easy. So that one's definitely going to be a free pattern. But I'm aiming to finish that as well. And then just, like, get my to make list in order, you know?
Yeah.
That's
especially like beginning of the year.
Yes.
It's always nice to organize that kind of that list.
Because I want to do more knit stuff as well. And I want to look at just all of the clothes that I have and see what I can take apart to make new stuff. Because I have so much like nice wool in the gang cotton yarn in pieces that I never wear that I feel like would be put to a lot better use.
Yeah.
In other pieces. So we're reassessing there.
Nice.
The new year is for reassessment. And I will totally do all of this, and this will totally all get accomplished by the next podcast recording.
Obviously.
Anna?
Me? Okay, I've been working on a couple of things. I'm working on a scarf as a gift.
Hmm.
And then the cinema raglan. I'm still working on that. I haven't made a lot of progress, but I am hoping to do a little more this weekend. But I'm working on a sweater for something that I'm not. It's gonna be so fun, but I'm not gonna say what it is because I have an irrational fear of someone doing it quicker and better than me.
Me.
So just know that it's gonna be iconic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna change lives.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have that to look forward to.
Great.
Yes.
Mystery.
Mystery
Mystery and intrigue. I'm working on a sweater for my friend, and I'm still working on the like picnic sweater that I started 400 years ago, and all those fucking scarves, and like a couple hats, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Little bit of
1
everything.
million projects.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
you
the
know,
vibes.
a top.
As per usual.
Fun.
Very
Yeah.
descriptive.
Nice.
And you just put out a free tutorial for your
Oh my god, I did do that.
gloves,
I did.
Yeah.
which are so
Go
unbelievable.
watch that video. It's a funny video.
I wish you recorded me and Kate's reaction. So, because Morgan has a tendency of like doing things and never telling us, which is kind of fake. But she'll just cold call us, and me and my girlfriend Kate were like having a date day in the car, and I was driving, and so Morgan calls, and I make Kate pick up, and so Kate and Morgan are just talking, whatever. And so then once I park, I called Morgan back, and because Morgan just was so set on having a live reaction to the gloves, but me and Kate, I think, gave a really good reaction.
You did. You did. It was very. I should have. I didn't even think to.
You should have.
I should have. Oh well. Reenact
next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
That's
oh my gosh.
So yeah, go watch that.
Savannah didn't pick up the call.
No, she never does.
I was probably in class.
So
no, it was nighttime.
Watch
Got
my
me
Nighttime
video.
on like a Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does somebody have class on a Saturday?
I do not have class on Saturday.
Nerd.
I do have study.
Nerd.
Next semester, I only have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. Yep.
And you're still not
for
going
my
to pick up our
finals.
calls.
That's probably true. I feel like whenever I'm gonna reassess my entire life over the next couple weeks, I want to dedicate like 1 day a week to crochet. You know, I want to have a designated day where I'm like, I'm not allowed to work on anything else.
It does make sense because it's something you get paid for. You know, if you're making patterns, it's like your job. So if you dedicate a day to it, it's always so much easier to say that in theory because school is so unpredictable. But I think that's a good.
It's a good idea.
Idea to like try, and I don't mean that in like a condescending or rude way because I did genuinely the same thing. But it's like you could do all the planning in the world, and then it's like you have like a group project that can only meet on the one day that you put away for just crocheting, and you're like, I can technically meet that day, but yeah.
What was that?
Can you guys hear that?
I heard something.
I have no idea what that is.
Guys, there's a bug on my window. I can't even
Again?
What is it with the bugs on my window?
They want to hear the
It's
podcast
winter.
too. Let them be
winter.
girls. God.
Oh, and my window is like fully closed. Like I locked it, and it's annoying to unlock, so I can't even like get it off.
Just leave it. Don't look at her. Give her some privacy. God,
I'm sorry.
We're doing really well. Okay, what are we talking about today?
All right, so it's
like
the
year
last
in
podcast
review.
of the year, so we got to do a year in review. We got to talk about our favorite things that we've done, and I think like the most important thing is like the favorite things that we made this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be kind of stupid. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of stupid to be like just pick one thing because like a year is a really long time.
I think we should just like talk about our favorite things plural.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes,
and that's exactly what I was
maybe
gonna
give
say.
some backstory.
Yes.
If there is.
Love that.
Yes.
Okay.
I had like
also scrolling through my Instagram.
Yes, of course. This summer was such a good like era for me. I had like 9 posts in a row that just looked beautiful together.
Okay, brag.
Why can't I always do that?
Okay,
That's
should I
so
go first?
real. Yeah.
One of my faves is my Uno vest.
Yes.
Uno
vest.
Uno
vest.
That's such a good picture. Oh my god.
It is a really good picture.
Mhm.
So
I'm honestly always. You guys both take very good photos, and it
Thank
kind of
you.
makes me want to punch both of you.
sometimes I take shit photos. I edit
Okay.
them.
no one sees those.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue is I just don't know how to edit a photo well, point blank. But
That's
anyways, that's
real.
not
Neither
what we're
do I.
talking
I
about. We're
literally
talking
just-
about
okay.
Uno vest.
I bought the yarn for this idea years ago. Like
Yeah. Oh.
probably 2.5 years ago.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, I think February of 2021 or something.
yeah.
And originally it was going to be a sweater because everything I make is a sweater.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I want to do a fucking sweater. I'm not doing that. And then because I had started the sweater and it was just like a disaster and I didn't like it. And so I frogged it.
Yeah.
And then I brought all of the yarn with me when I moved to London.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, best. And then it turned out great.
It turned out fantastic.
I love it so
really
much.
good.
There are a few pieces from
I was
both
just
of
gonna
you
ask,
that don't go ahead.
I love recording in different places with a lag.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
it's so good.
It totally
It's so
does not cause us to talk over one another all the time.
Confused.
I love it. I was just gonna ask. I can't remember. The back of it is just
It's just
black,
gray.
right?
It's
Oh,
gray.
it's just gray. That's right.
Yeah.
It's like that's such an unimportant question that I didn't need to ask.
No.
But I needed to know.
Like if I cared enough, I would have done it on the back too. But I was like, I don't really want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like there's
Don't do
literally
that.
no
Don't
point.
do it.
It just hangs on my wall. No one's gonna see the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Like
Savannah.
I was just gonna say there's a few pieces for both of you guys that I talk about so often to my friends. Like I watched Fantastic Mr. Fox the other day with one of my friends. And I was like, you know, my friend Morgan, like, have you seen the Grand Budapest Hotel? And he was like, yes, Savannah, you showed me this photo. Let's not, like, I find it, because I mentioned it to everyone all the time. I was like, okay. Really
keep doing it. Keep doing it.
it.
Honestly, I do too. Though I'm like, do you want to see my friend? My friend wrote a book. Did you know my friend wrote a
Yeah.
book?
Every time I'm in a bookstore, I look for it.
Yes.
Stop it.
Every single time. Literally yesterday.
I want
God,
to
I
drive
wish-
to... Go ahead.
I wish we were close friends because we were friends, but we weren't like super close when you were like finishing the manuscript for the book.
Yeah.
And I wish that we had like we were so we could have made it in because then Morgan and I could go to bookstores and sign it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And be like,
Just be vandalism.
yeah.
It's fine.
And what about it? I approve it. So like,
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You're right. All right, Anna, what's one of your faves this year?
Okay, I have a couple.
Well, we'll do one by one.
Okay, yeah, I think that's probably smartest. Probably the Dahlia skirt. It was the test knit that I did for Andy Knits.
It's so good.
It is so cute. It was just like really fun to do, and I obviously haven't worn it recently because it's cotton and it's like a more like spring summer color.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's blue. I feel like I could wear it Christmas time, or like winter time. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I was just really proud of finishing it, and it's just such a gorgeous pattern. So, that was definitely one of my favorites. It took a while, but it was so worth it.
So cute.
Okay, fine.
And you, Morgan? Or did you already? Okay. Yeah, you said the Una vest. Where am I? It's like obvious, like the Hardalls.
Oh yeah.
I can't even believe that was this year. That feels like that pattern has been
know.
out for forever.
Honestly, yeah.
Like it feels like, I don't know, already part of the history, you know?
Yeah.
And I still get really excited, like now that I have multiple patterns out, I get like Etsy sale notifications that I make more than $8 at a time sometimes when people buy
That is
2
so
patterns even.
groundbreaking.
I'm like, whoa. And it's usually just like the Hardalls combo, like you get it for $12 if you buy both.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember being so stressed out. Like I had the idea in my head, but I didn't know how I wanted to execute it. And there were like so many different ways. And I was like on a walk with my mom saying like, I could do it this way, this way, and this way. And she was like, just do all of them. And I was like, whoa. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Honestly, summer feels like so long ago.
This year
Yes.
went by, I feel like, really quickly, but really slowly.
A year ago,
I say that
I
every
was
single
like,
year. So
I was like dreading for it to be 2023 because then that was my graduation year.
Yeah.
You know? And then I was like, what am I gonna do? And I still don't know. So
it's
happy end of the year.
So
my friends are beginning to apply for jobs, and they're all like, I've sent in like 20 applications and no one's gotten back to me. And I'm like, yeah.
Girl, don't even try.
welcome. Welcome to the real world.
Don't even try.
Yeah.
It's impossible. The job market right
try.
now is abysmal.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Love it.
Yeah.
And if people as hot as us aren't getting hired, what's the chance
you have no hope. No hope for the rest of yous.
Yes. Stay positive, guys. We are
stay pessimistic.
Stay pessimistic.
Glass is always half empty.
Yes.
New motto.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Should I do another one?
Yeah.
Definitely the Last of Us sweater. I am like one of my proudest pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ever, because I sometimes I look at it like in person and I'm like, it's
how did you do that?
So good.
How did you do that?
It's so good. Like, it turned out so well.
The fact that like you don't like embroider often, and this was like basically
it's the first time I embroidered anything.
That's ridiculous. Like so ridiculous.
It was yeah. It was,
and to do it in the round, because you didn't do it flat. You knit the sweater and then stitched it on. That's crazy.
That was probably that was really stupid. I shouldn't.
But look
have
at how
done
it turned out.
But
look at that.
It turned out it's just, and I do wear it a lot, and I wear this a lot. So this will be probably my third. But yeah, like that was so good.
Yeah,
so true.
So good.
So true.
Anna.
I just had my Muna Genius top.
Yeah. Yes.
Just because it was like I understood the concept of like what a raglan was.
Oh my god.
I've had a crochet raglan sweater like sitting in my whips pile for like well over a year now. I was on like a really good streak of doing it, and then it was during school, so it kind of fell off.
Yeah.
So I understood like the mechanics of a raglan and how to make it, but I had never knit one.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I have a week till the concert, so that'll definitely be enough time to do like a crop top. And it would have been, and then I kept like pushing it off for whatever reason. I might have been doing other things. Doesn't matter. I ended up pushing it off, and then I only had a couple days to do it. So I just think I just thought it was funny. Like the process was funny. I think that, you know, for better or for worse, my most entertaining content is when I'm in a rush.
Distress.
Yes.
Yeah, in distress, because I tend to bite off more than I can chew almost 100% of the time. That's just like always the person I've been. I've never learned. So I just think that like the video I made was funny, and the top came out really good. I was just really proud of the work I had done. I have a lot of, not to get like a little deep, but I have a lot of imposter syndrome with knitting specifically, just because I've been doing it for less amount of time, and it was the second skill I'd learned sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm not like a great knitter, but I can pat myself on the back because I followed Emma's raglan tutorial, and like they gave me the outline of like what it was going to look like, but because theirs was like a very loose,
it's very different,
very different fit. So having to figure out what to do to make it like actually fit my body. The amount that I called Morgan about that top also, like fully a shout out to Morgan too, because if you did like help me, it would not look as good as it does. But and it was also my first time duplicate stitching.
Yeah. We all knit our first raglans this year.
Wow.
Year of the raglan.
Year of the raglan.
That's
what
fun.
will next year be?
Year of the drop shoulder. I'm sick of a raglan already. It's too much work.
It's always the year of the drop shoulder.
Love a drop shoulder. It's just so classic.
It's just so easy.
It's so easy. 4 rectangles.
Me, little old me. Do you guys remember the pink Daisy Days dress I made?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
How could we forget?
Think about her a lot. Yeah, where is she? Okay, she's crumpled up in the corner of my shelf of crochet stuff.
For sure.
I love her. I wore her to a wedding and got so many
yeah.
compliments.
Mhm.
I very much enjoyed that. And that was like the one, like the make this with me reel I made for that was like the one thing that performed really well, at least on Instagram. And so I was very grateful for that. I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah. It's also just, I love that project because the panels are so simple. You can just crochet mindlessly.
Yeah.
And for a girl, I like the reason I'm not crocheting as much, like I could be while I'm watching TV or something, but none of my projects are like mindless right now. You know what I mean? So more mindless projects. I think I said the exact opposite thing during the last episode. I was like, we need to be more mindful about what we're doing and like intentional, not just do these quick things for the sake of it. Forget that. More mindless projects.
It's nice to have a balance of both, though, because it's like, there are some times where I want to, like, not look at my project once. I just want to watch whatever I'm watching and, like, be able to move my hands. Yeah. And then other times I'm like, I need to be borderline confused with every stitch to be, like, engaged.
Yeah. Real.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
What's
next?
All right.
What is next? No idea. Our favorite trends of this year. We were discussing this beforehand. What was in trend?
What were the trends?
Bows, for sure.
See, but in past years, I feel like trends were so easy to distinguish. Yeah. Like in 2020, it was the Harry Styles cardigan. It was the bees. It was like strawberry cow and like the fruit association with animals. You know, it was like very distinguishable, and probably partially due to the pandemic. But like ever since then, even like the past couple years, it's been easier for me to figure out what's in trend. Like balaclavas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That were big.
There was
cat beanies were big last year.
The like the Bodhi like kind of granny stitch T-shirt. Yeah, the original designer was Bodhi.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay,
that was a big one.
Yeah,
I saw that come into trend, but weirdly enough, for someone who gets a lot of fiber arts content, like I didn't see it till like the end of, in my opinion, its trend cycle.
That's weird.
Same.
Isn't that so
I feel
interesting?
like I've seen it before, like in iterations, like, it just wasn't popularized until recently.
Right. I would hear about it from people being like recreating the super trendy, super popular Bodhi top, and it's like, I was like, for sure, I trust you, but like, I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
It's just so interesting. But you are completely right. That one was super popular.
Yeah.
Bows, like you guys said, super popular.
A lot of bags.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like a very small, like, shoulder bag was just in. Maybe I'm just thinking of your Daisy purse, Anna, but
I feel like I haven't seen a lot of bags. You guys,
no?
I believe you, but I feel maybe I'm just not getting a lot of
that.
Not
right now, but like I feel like they were just big this year, but I truly don't know.
Oh my god, hold on. Remember when we did that episode talking about
what trends?
What trends? Hold up. Let me pull up that outline, guys.
No, I feel okay. Like bloomers are in. I feel like ruffles and bloomers and like those kinds of skirts as well. I feel like that's in. They're not as like mainstream, but I feel like I've seen a lot of like crochet ruffle layered things. You know what I mean?
Sure. I trust you.
Yeah, totally.
There's a whole lot of me just like trusting you guys.
And that's what life is all about.
Was it? Hold on.
I'm trying to think. Like
now
there was
I'm
like the Bolero wasn't really this year. That was last year, right?
No, yeah. I think.
I'm like trying to look. Did we talk about trends?
We did
I feel like
trend episode, right? Or did we just have the idea to do a trend episode?
Guys, I love this.
We can also just
I'm keeping all of this
in next year. No.
We did hot takes. We didn't do trends.
Oh, okay.
So ignore everything that we said. Anyways, I like I feel like intricate knit sweaters, like cabled sweaters, are very trendy.
That's true.
At least that's a lot of the content I see. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
that's like why I'm having such a hard time like distinguishing what is a trend, because there
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
so many different niches. There
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
never been more people posting about crocheting and knitting,
Yes.
which is so overwhelming
Yes.
for people who are trying to make this their job.
Yes.
Not even just us, but like everyone.
No.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
But I would say, from what I've seen, cabled sweaters, vests, cardigans,
Mhm.
just intricate knitted things like that are really
Yeah.
big, and that's
Yeah.
probably my favorite trend. Just because I think I love a good cabled
Nice.
sweater. I
Yes.
really do.
I'm loving the bows.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bows on
I love the
everything.
bows.
yeah. I got
Yes.
some bow scrunchies to wear at work because I have to have my hair
Cute.
up all the time.
Cute.
Yeah.
So fun. So fun.
That's very cute.
All right,
So-
Savannah, what was your favorite trend?
I
Don't know.
don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know. Didn't exist this
Okay,
year.
fair enough.
The
Well,
trends
okay, because
were the ones I
we
started.
obviously
Yeah.
missed. Yeah, real. We obviously missed so many. Like there have to be more. So
Yes.
please, like,
There do.
Comment.
someone tell us and
Yeah.
comment
What
like,
was
what they
trendy
were.
this year?
Inform us of what's been happening.
Yeah, we're so
Bring us
behind.
up to date.
Okay, and like, do you guys have any thoughts of what you want to make next year?
I'm probably gonna finish the rug and hats by next year.
Oh.
So
Yeah, fair.
those will be my first projects of the year.
I
feel
think
like-
my biggest goal is to continue like my me made wardrobe. I love making clothing, and I'm such a sweater girl. I want like a variety of year-round sweaters. Like I want some warm ones for
Yeah.
winter, or like some nice
Yeah.
lightweight cardigans for summer, you know?
Yeah.
So just like continue to build that up, because man, do I love a sweater. I love a sweater.
Yes.
My goal would be to clear out my whips. To like actually finish
Yeah.
things before I start new things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to either revisit and finish, or revisit and frog.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good like video title. Revisit and finish, or revisit and frog. So
Wow.
true. Finish or frog. Wow. We're
Marketing
like this.
geniuses.
We're like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
my main
Alright.
my main goal.
Yeah.
Okay,
To actually
nice.
finish things. Whoa. That's a good goal to
Wow.
have though. That's good.
'Cause, like I feel like I haven't finished anything in ages. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like
the watch.
yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
That's small. But you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just like, I have no impulse control. So I'm like, I have an idea for something, I'm just going to start it. Even though I have like
Yeah.
13 other things going on.
I feel like it's a tough balance, like, to try to finish what you're working on without starting too much, because then, you know, having too many choices is, like, overwhelming.
Yeah.
But also, if you don't take advantage of, like, a creative spark,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose it.
Like,
Yeah.
So finding that balance it's very challenging.
Yeah. That's very
So.
fair.
But I
That's my
think it's a
goal.
good goal.
Yeah.
Get things done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, in a wider sense, do you guys have any general goals for the next year?
No.
General.
I never
for
do.
ourselves.
I never do
Really?
a like resolution. No.
I have like I try to do them in like shorter increments than a year. Like
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like and like specific numbers.
yeah.
Just because if I don't achieve them, I'm not like super upset about it. But
Yeah.
I think it's easier for me to like look at a smaller picture rather than the whole year, because I get very overwhelmed very fast.
That's fair.
So I haven't planned them yet, mainly because I just haven't had time to like sit down and really reflect on like what my goals were for the past 6 months. I'm so sorry. I've been like half sick for like 2 weeks. But it's probably going to be like growing social media, taking better photos.
Yeah.
This has been a trend for me for the past like year, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like quality over quantity, just more like the content that I make, the things that I make, just make it better rather than more of it.
Yeah. Maybe for me posting more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
It is hard.
It is hard. I would love to be back to a regular posting schedule. I feel like it is genuinely like a good rhythm in my life to have in general. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Because I was posting fairly regularly throughout the summer, then like kind of the beginning of the semester with the book. Like the book came out this year. It feels like 7 years ago.
It really
feels
does.
like it never existed. I do goals every year. I'm always so excited to like look at the goals. I've done it since 2015. It's when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
And so it'll be like doing it for 10 years soon. So I'm excited for that.
You were 12 in 2015.
That's so disgusting.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry guys. But like one of my I also like numbers goals that can like actually achieve them. And one of my goals for this year was like get 50,000 followers on Instagram, because I think I had like 45 at the beginning. And so achieve that easy. And I was thinking the other day, this isn't in relation to the goal, it's just in general. I'm so sad that I got banned from the crochet subreddit, because someone like made a Letterman sweater and posted theirs on there. And it was like so cute, and it did very well on the subreddit, and I like got a couple sales from it. And I was like, I forget that like people on the crochet subreddit, like it's such a good avenue for like getting your patterns out there, but guess I never will again for the rest of my life. That's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna try, and I read 46 books this year. I'm hoping to get it to 50 before the end of the year. Next year I'm probably gonna lower it to like 30. That's probably gonna be one of my goals. Maybe I'll make a movie goal too. I've never made a goal for how many movies that I want to watch, but I watched over 100 movies this year without even like thinking about watching that many, you know? So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I feel like it would be a disservice not to talk about the podcast.
Yes.
The what?
Who?
Anyways, so obviously we haven't had a full year, but this was our first year of doing the podcast, so I think it'll still be fun to reflect on
year.
Yes.
The fact that we've done 11 episodes.
That's
is
a lot.
It's crazy.
Wow. And I know we haven't missed, because we do an every other week upload.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't missed one. I'm actually really proud of us. If we had, like, you know, it's fine. But
circumstances,
I'm just like, I'm really proud of us for
good job, ladies.
11 episodes.
Someone told me the other day that like most podcasts don't make it to 10 episodes at all, and I was like,
really?
Maybe they were just lying and like making me feel good, but
we just can't shut up.
Never.
So we'll never stop.
Yeah,
we will never stop talking.
We'll never stop. But do you guys have a favorite episode of this year?
The one that we had with Emma.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Just the high of the surprise at the beginning of that.
So crazy.
That lasted throughout the entire episode.
So crazy.
So good. So good.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was thinking of the one with Emma, but I figured you guys would say that one. And then, honestly, like the first episode, I really liked, because I mean, in my head, I don't really think like a lot of people necessarily care that much, but I liked being able to talk about like how the three of us became friends. It was just like a nice, like, because we have been friends for a while, and it was just like fun to gossip about it and like tell the girls,
yes,
and invite them into our calls. Like, I just
always
just cute.
Yes, beautiful.
We had some good episodes this year, and they're only gonna get better.
Obviously,
I'm so excited.
That's one of the goals I think that we mentioned. Well, Morgan, give us your favorite episode first.
I said the Emma one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Real, deeply real. But we have podcast goals too. We have personal goals, we have crochet goals, we have podcast goals. And I think one of all three of us' goals for this podcast is to research our episodes more. I was thinking, I like finished the project that I've been talking about for basically this entire podcast, the historiography of crochet and knitting, and how crochet is like denigrated more in, I don't know, the academic record. So I finished that paper. So I like actually have that in my mind. That can be something. That can be something to go over.
We should talk about that.
Yeah. I would love to do not every single episode being like a video essay type thing. Just because there's also so much joy and fun in just gossiping with the girls, you know? But I would like to have a balance of some researched kind of essay type podcasts where we explore different things. Like maybe we can look into like history of yarn or whatever. I don't know. Like we can like be creative with stuff, because I think those types of videos, I think they're very popular, obviously, but those types of videos are just so engaging.
They're
fun.
really interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, and like we obviously have perpetually correct commentary that we can add to the conversation. So,
and then maybe another guest.
Yeah.
Let us know who you'd like to see on the show.
Multiple guests, perhaps.
But
I would love to do more guests.
Well,
I think
we're buddies with a lot of people.
We
so
are.
now that we have like our footing as the three of us, we should certainly toss more people into the into the ring.
Of course. We should double the amount of people on the podcast. I think we should have about 10 people in an episode and see how that goes.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Thoughts?
idea.
Okay.
Wow.
And as we're nearing the end of this
Everybody's
episode,
so creative.
Instead of saying what we're watching now, I think we should say our faves that we watched this year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm reflecting back. I have a tendency of never keeping track of anything I've ever watched. I don't have a letterbox.
That's why I have multiple apps.
The shows.
Oh, I watched Barbarian, the movie, for the first time this year. I watched it 3
Okay.
times this year total.
Oh my god. The Super Mario movie. It was just that good. Sorry.
Okay.
Fair.
I hear that a lot, though. That's like a common sentiment.
I thought it was really cute. I thought it was a good movie.
It was really funny.
Barbarian. I didn't see the Super Mario movie. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can't
it's on Netflix now. Don't worry, girl.
Don't worry. They're taking. Did you guys see that they're taking the Reputation Stadium tour off Netflix?
Yeah. At the end of the
Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? If she rents it
into
for
the stratosphere.
Yeah. Girl.
I have my Goodreads open so I can tell you guys my favorite book.
Oh, Goodreads. I'm on Letterboxd.
My favorite movie was probably Barbie.
Barbie, duh.
It's just such a good one.
My favorite show was The Last of Us.
Obviously. Oh, yes! Oh, my lord.
Obviously.
That's fair.
Yes.
I also really loved Class of 07.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
07?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 shows that came out on Amazon like at the same time. Class of 07 and Class of 09. One is with Kate Mara, and another one is an Australian show about the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked the Australian one about the apocalypse.
Nice.
It's a really fantastic show. And I'm watching Murder at the End of the World right now, which is also amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
In terms of books, Normal People, I read that this year.
Yeah.
Plan on rereading it. I'm hoping that I get it for Christmas, guys. Hope that Santa brings me Normal People. But I think about it all the time. Nothing has impacted me like that in a very long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I watched the show. I started reading the book literally last year, and for whatever reason just never finished it. So it's on my like
do it
read list because I'm gonna restart it, obviously. But I have 4 books that I'm gonna talk about, and then I'm not gonna talk in depth about them, but all of them just must be included. Happy Place by Emily Henry.
Yes.
Duh. First of all, duh. She Gets the Girl by Rachel Lippincott. So cute. It's a YA sapphic book. Oh my god, it was precious. Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. They are going to pay for my therapy bill for that one. And then Love Theoretically by Allie Hazelwood.
Yes.
So
I'm reading The Love Hypothesis by her right now.
That one was pretty good to me. I like her books in general. Yeah. Love Theoretically. If I could read that book again for the first time,
that's beautiful.
My god, I would. So good. Anyways, and then in terms of shows, I watched Stranger Things this year, and I thought it was pretty good. And then this was more recent, so it's obviously fresher in my mind, but The Queen's Gambit was really good. Yes. I tend to watch a lot more like YouTube videos, or I'll put on like a movie or a podcast rather than watching a television show. And I don't really know why.
That's fair. But, it feels easier.
And Abbott Elementary.
Yes. I love that show. I love that show.
Good. I'm so excited for it to come back.
In terms of YouTube, have I told you guys that I've been watching so much Rhett and Link lately?
I think you've mentioned it maybe, but
it's so easy. They do they have a series, not a series. They just do like frozen versus like mid-price versus fancy foods.
Yeah.
And they have so many episodes. And if I'm eating and they're eating and like we're old friends, like I've watched their videos for probably like over a decade now.
Yeah.
Maybe a decade. I don't know how long they've been doing it. But like it's just so comforting and it's so easy.
Yeah.
And they're just so, it's like you're hanging out with them.
Yeah.
They're so good at what they do.
Well, they've been around for so long and they still have retained such a strong audience. It's like so clear that they're just like they're meant for this.
Yes, it's fantastic. They still get like millions of views on like every video. That's wild.
So do we.
Good for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's how I feel about Gen X Pen. I've been watching her Twitch streams because she moved basically from YouTube to Twitch. But it's just like I've been watching her since I was too young to be watching YouTube videos. Like I should not have had access to the internet like that.
Yeah.
But her, like I've literally been watching her for a decade. So
yeah,
that's
beautiful.
She's so funny.
That's so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in this year, guys.
Whoa!
There were because we got our version of a Wrapped for podcasters, and I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, the amount of you guys that, like, we were in your top 5 or your number 1 podcast is actually absurd.
Hello?
And, like, don't support us that much because I'm going to freak out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you dare. But thanks for listening because we're just 3 girls who are just talking on the internet. It's just so funny.
Ugh.
And to another year of being stupid and better than everyone.
Yay! Go 2024. Yay!
Yay!
And I hope all of you guys have a wonderful holiday season, wonderful
Happy
New
New
Year's.
Year.
Happy New
We love you all so
Year.
deeply and dearly and not in a parasocial way at all.
Nope.
Stay warm in this winter. Or cool if you're in Australia.
True.
All right.
Wow. Who has the outro?
I forget we have an outro. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Crochet Authority. If you liked it, which we know you did, make sure to rate it 5 stars and give us the best review possible wherever you can. Also, make sure to stay up to date with us on Instagram and TikTok at the Crochet Authority. Also follow our personal accounts on social media because we are perfect. Bye! See you next year!